All right. So we obviously need to get off the dolly, right? So let's get our team together and help assist in getting the camera and the dolly off the tracks, please. Ready?
Lift up, right?
And 1, 2, 3, go. Awesome. All right. Let's start pulling the track out. Now, there's little subtle things you can do to help in the process. You can take this and you can slide it out if you'd like to and keep them away from the wall and add another piece of desk here if you wanted to. By doing that, you can angle the shot so it's more into the corner. You can sheet this whole thing this way a little bit. There's little tweaks that you can do that still feels like we were in the same set. I was not a big fan of the blue bounce myself, okay? I think coming in with this source and maybe putting a 90-degree honeycomb on it so it spreads a little bit more and wraps around here, and then we ricochet some kind of a Lico into him so it feels, I don't know, a little more still motivated by the practical. But you can absolutely go back with the bounce.
I mean, let's try that. Let's try something.
That we do a little something different,
bounce,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So a circle bounce working low and a Lico. So we're going to get a theatrical Lico on a beaver board. Okay, so we could be pushing in on that, which might be really nice because the weight of the world is coming down on the president. So I think setting up a little push in on the dolly track that just, you know, we hold and over here, and then we lose the president as he says those moments. Okay? All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and set that up. So get a 50 mil he would like. So you'll rig this something like this, and then we'll ricochet the light off of there. Okay. Let's bring up the volume on our Chimera, please. Yeah, the 50's already on there. So let's set our number 1 mark and a number 2 mark for your dolly in. Okay? So go ahead and line that up, Peter.
Thanks, guys, for the stinger.
All right, we got to come up brighter on our Chimera.
I was, and they told me to stop. Can I courtesy block that off?
Open up wide open on the 50 mil, please. All right, that light has got to go lower. It's too high.
Do we still want the half blue on that light?
No half blue.
No half blue. Keep it. Okay.
No half blue. Let's get rid of this. Give me the small one. It's flying too far all over the place. All right, put the blue back on it. Just hold it in there for a second. Okay, dim down the light to 50%.
Call it out. Are you 50%?
Okay, coming up. Coming up.
Who's electric? Do we have electric? We need 2
Oh.
electric volunteers.
Okay, hold there. All right, let's take a look at that. Raise up the bounce, please. The blue gel is not happening unless it is in a frame and on the light. Okay, so get one of the team members to do that. Cut a piece of half blue. Yep, going up. Nobody's following it with the light. I can't tell because nobody's panning it around. There's some hard light coming in, guys, that I don't know where that's coming from, but it's not looking good. Sit up.
And then I also need another C-stand on this guy standing by a solid 2x3 side. You want a 4x double?
Let me try something else. Put that back on itself. Let me get that circle bounce back in here. Thanks, Jimmy Ray.
Is it still on a variac?
And put it right over here.
Crossing?
Okay. Now ricochet it off of that.
Build a frame with it. This is 36, so
Put it right there.
Mind if I pull all that sand out of there, or do you want to?
Well, hold on. Just let me just see. That's starting to look good.
Is that working yet, or we're still kind of setting it up a bit? Okay, let me show you what we're gonna do.
See, now that's good.
I'm trying to cut this down a little.
So let me have a honeycomb.
Is that getting swapped out, or you just dropping it?
See how that just controls all that light? We're getting a beautiful soft source based on this circle bounce, but then by using the honeycomb, we've dialed it right off the wall, and he's only 2.5 feet from it. So we're able to use an incredible soft source and then use the control of the honeycomb to be able to just dial it in on him so he gets just that light in his other eye. And if there's any gappage through here, then we can just take a little flag and just put it out of frame. Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this. Let's go this way and then go that way. How's that? No, it's the streak of light on his face. I think that's just the physicality of where it is. All right, let's clear the light there once you get it there. Alex, thank you so much. Okay, so I still think, all right, let's dim down that light, the Lico. Look right at him there. Hold on, we'll take care of that. Oh, right there. Nice. All right. Now, here's my thought process. I think we're way too far away with him leaning in like that. So if you like that frame, then we need to pull him further away, or we need to march him in.
Let's pull him back.
Okay, let's pull him back. Okay. Now, how far are they away from each other? Okay, that's not too bad, but let's do this. Let's slide him a little bit. I think we overtrained right there, okay? And then maybe you're able to come in just a little. And, yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, who's on the Chimera now? Come on down with it. 85. Yeah. Hold there. Yeah. And also, this light that's coming on him now, look at that fill that's reading there. You know, we're getting that, but now we need that blue, the blue-green, right? We need that mix. Yeah, so now let's see if we can get rid of them. So we're going to push in.
grab a 2x3 if you got it. Yep. No, I've got it. Yes. 12x18. Yes, sir. Try it from over there by the grid, and try not to. So that's not just walk it in. Still clear to go.
Yeah, you got a little more to go.
And see if they like.
That's where so we can't get rid of them totally. So you would go with a longer lens, but then we're feeling like we're very removed and we're not intimate with them. So let's dolly back to your number 1.
Dollying out.
Okay, now do we see the chair? We don't. So it's out of frame, so we could sit him on an apple box. Or we do this. Stand up for a second, sir. Okay, and rotate this like that. Okay, and then you sit straight. Okay, but sit like you're straight, right? Okay. Okay, so back up a little bit. Oh, we need to. Sure. Okay, he needs to go to his left. That's okay. Just slide that light over there. Okay, now again, change your orientation. There you go. All right, now try to push past and see what we get. Okay, so we could go through there. So let's just change this like that. Okay. All right, now keep on driving in. Still. Yeah, I'd say we just put them on an apple box. So let's yank back to 1. No, because we got to get him set up. Okay, so we're going to have you hop out of the chair. Okay. And now we can put the light back in there. Okay. Now we got another furniture pad, so he doesn't have to sit on that hardened box. Okay. All right, now let's push in to see if this works. The light looks great on Larry. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing in, guys. You got to get rid of the present. President needs to lean to his left. Slide him over. Okay. Now your frame, pan left, Peter. Yeah, there you go. There's the power angle. Okay. So let's mark that as number 2. I'm very worried about Camden's focus here because we're like a 1-4, and I don't know many focus pullers that will even get this. So I think we need to probably bring up the volume overall on everything to like at least a 2.8. So go to a 2.8 and we'll start cranking all our lights up. So let's go to a 2.8 at 1600 ISO. Okay. Wow, we got on the dolly chair. Very nice. I love it. Now we've lost the light in his eye. Let's lose that flag, guys. There we go. Yeah. Now, so the bounce is you want to take down his shoulder, right? Because that's powerful, right? So let's use a bigger flag because that's going to be way too small. At least. Okay, right? So let me set this. This needs to be right here. Like that. So it's getting rid of all that bounce light on him. All right, that's good. Now that looks real. Okay. Let's come down on the dimmer on the Lico. I think he's too white. We're way too far away. Push in on the dolly. Slide right on the slider. Yeah, ho. Slide right. Slide right, slide right, slide right. Slide right, slide right. Right there. Nice. Okay, that looks pretty nice. We got him all silhouetted by that thing. We've come around. Now I think all we need is the fill, don't you? Come up on the practical. Back up, back up, back up. Ho. There you go. So you don't want any blue fill. You think you're cool. Okay, fine. All right, no problem. Now, do you think it's worth setting a little bottomer to take his shirt and this down? See how it's a little opened up? A little punchy, right? So let's try that. Okay? So what we're going to do, let me look at a 2x3. I want a 2x3 solid.
Okay, solid, 2x3 solid, just to audition?
Thank you. Yes. So you're going to bring it up right there. All right. Okay. All right, start raising that bottomer up.
It's amazing with that grid stuff.
Ho. Come down. Get out get out a little further. Further away from the light. Yeah, closer to talent. Okay, all right, you're in the shot there, so back it off. I'm just taking it to the edge. Back off a little more. Right there. Okay. Now lower it down. Okay. Now bring it up. Up, up, up. Hope. See, now that's taking that down. Okay. Now do this with it. Open it up, close it. Open it up, close it, so we can see what it's doing. See that? Yeah. See, now our eye is just going right to his face, and we're not worried about, his clothes. See, there's in and out, and in and out. Right? Just subtlety, of taking that bounce. Now we've controlled it nicely with the honeycomb, but now we need to finesse it even more. Yeah, it looks great. So let's go ahead and set that. Now I would set it from over here and arm out with a real big C-stand and not that thing. Or you can do the short one with the long arm. So let me have that pull the short arm off. Okay. Wow, this is nice. Really beautiful. Now, let's just look at it at even lower. So dim down the Lico some more. What is the volume on the Lico? Go to 50. Okay. Go to 65. 70. 75. That's where we were, right? Okay. All right. I mean, I would love to take this wall down just a little bit more. So let's see what we can do. So that is basically rotating this thing. No, it's just rotating this. See? Okay. There we go. Yeah, baby. Now we need a 18 by 48 flag. This is the cluster of death. Okay, coming in. I don't think we need a stand. Basically what I'm doing is just creating that. Okay, so it's, see how much light is actually hitting the flag? You can see it. So now it's taking that out. All right. Oh, dude, that's looking kick-ass now. Now we got all that control. We're still getting enough light. Now come up on the Lico 5%.
5% on the Lico.
Up 5. Okay, I think that's looking really good. Oh, let's do this. Let's put some books in the shelf over here. Nice. All right. Now, what I think would look really cool is to get that color in there. We take this, and then we get a couple books. To make that a little higher. There we go. Okay. Yeah, now we got that nice little color down in there. It's risen up. Okay. Now, one last thing I would do is, obviously these would not be these wacky ass bookshelves, right? There would actually be a back behind them. So why don't we do that? We'll get a little Duvetine and we'll pull that so our eye is not driven to that light right there. A little piece of Duvetine. And we just get that edge really nice there and tight. Yeah, now our eye's not drawn there at all. Okay. And now slide just a little bit to your left, Larry. A little more? Yeah, there you go. There it is. Okay, we got to roll. Just to get our idea of where we are, it's just nice to look at this. Okay, 1600. So just the light coming from the our little circle bounce is a 2. So we're one stop under on the key light. Our fill with just everything that's kicking around in the joint is a 1, and then the light coming in from the back is a 4. So a 4 coming as the backlight, a 2.5 on his, or 2, what was it, a 2 on his face? Yeah, 2 1/3 on his face, a 1 to the fill. So we're a stop down on his key light, but it's kind of a combo platter because we're getting a little bit of that. So if we do something like that, it's a 2 8.5. So we're actually a half stop overexposed, which is kind of right in the right ballpark with this combo of what we're doing. Okay, great. Beautiful work. Let's roll this baby. Check her in, please. All right, roll that. Got it. Yank it. Thank you. And slate. Okay, and the dolly grip. Ben, you know when to go? No. Okay, so when he goes, give the line. Winning. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's like when he says, and what's the line you do? You say, what are we about? He goes, what are we about? The president. And then there's that pause. And then on the pause, you just want to slide in before he says winning, right? Ease into that so we feel like we're moving before he almost says it. Okay? All right, here we go. Slate in. Great job, man. It's looking awesome. Okay? And mark it. Clap it again. Yeah, whack that thing. There you go. All right. Ready and action.
I hate debates. The way they try to trick you.
I know, but you'll be fine. Look, we've got 2 days to sew this thing up. I'm going to need you to meet with Bud again and offer him some incentive.
What do you want me to do? Give him a bag of cash?
No, he's got way too much attention on him for that. I was thinking you could offer him a job. Something with benefits. You know what I mean.
Marty, I've been meaning to talk to you. I'm not sure about our strategy and this whole Bud thing.
You've never questioned me before on anything. Ever.
I know. And I'm not saying I won't do it. I can't shake this feeling. The way we've been shifting positions and now offering Bud a...
Look, we're just doing what we've always done. We're dancing the dance. We're courting the voters. Except this time, it's just one voter. Just one guy. This is history, Mr. President. It's never happened before. This is a moment the whole world will remember. Forever.
I understand. But what are we about?
Winning. Because if you don't win, then you can't do the things you've set out to do. And the things you have done won't matter. If we don't win, it's over. And you're over.
Okay, let's cut. I know that's a very difficult move. Let's try a little flip it, okay? Let's push in when he talks about, what's your other line prior to that?
It's, we're dancing the dance, courting the voters.
Yes, dancing the dance, courting the voters, da-da-da, but it's one voter. And so you're coming in on that, okay? And nice and slow. Now, you're catching this little thing here, which I noticed, so I'll help you with that. Okay, that should do that. Okay, all right. Let's try it one more time. You just went the opposite direction, Camden. That's all right. It's all good. You pulled the wrong way. So, all right. And roll camera. And try framing over there now, Peter. Hopefully you can frame left now. I moved that thing. Okay. All right. And mark it. Okay. And action.
I hate debates where they try to trick you.
I know, but you'll be fine. Look, we've got 2 days to sew this thing up. I'm going to need you to meet with Bud again and offer him some incentive.
What do you want me to do? Give him a bag of cash?
No, he's got way too much attention on him for that. I was thinking you could offer him a job, something with benefits. You know what I mean.
Marty, I've been meaning to talk to you. I'm not sure about our strategy in this whole Bud thing.
You've never questioned me before. On anything. Ever.
I know. And I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I can't shake this feeling, the way we've been shifting positions, now offering Bud a...
Look, we're just doing what we always do. We're dancing the dance, we're courting the voters. Except this time, it's just one voter. It's just one guy. This is history, Mr. President. It's never happened before. This is a moment the whole world will remember. Forever.
I understand. But what are we about?
Winning. Because if we don't win, then you can't do the things you've set out to do. And the things you have done won't matter. If we don't win, it's over. And you're over.
And cut. Very nice. Excellent. Really good. Yeah. So much more powerful pushing in earlier. Very good on the focus. Excellent. All right. Yeah, that was very nice. Okay. So we'll kind of come over here so we get the blue on there and then the gold from that. Okay. Like that. All right. And then, and you want like the nice blue stuff in the background back behind there. Is it a lock off or to push in? Push in. So we're going to push in here. So let's use the same lens because I think that's the right, to match the two of them. Okay. We'll pull this out a little bit so you can get over that shoulder. We'll bring this in a little closer so they're not so far away. All right. Yep, we'll bring the desk back in. Great. We'll keep that high. Okay. How did that light get so bright? Did we spot that in? Oh, this was... That was the one that was coming in and well, it's kind of cool to have it. We'll just full flood it. Yeah, let's start putting some books back over there. Great idea. Now, what Camden was saying is she wanted him to be kind of dual side. Warm and cold. So let's have our president back in. And Larry, are they around, Mr. President? Thank you. So let's start, Bill, start driving around so you can get over Larry's shoulder. You got to go way back.
You go in crab mode, just slide right over here, and then it'll take a lot less time. Which gear? Is that all the way up for crab?
Make sure you're straight. You got to be straight with that. There you go. Okay, and then dolly back. Lean forward, Larry. There you go. Yeah, we're going to, let's see. Oh, man, this is already looking like $1 million. All right, tilt up at some point, Rob. You, yeah, there you go. Okay, feels like we got to go more. Okay, take the president and slide him to his right in his chair. Oh, good. Okay. Now lens up, pan left. See, we're getting more depth in the set there. Okay, now slide right with the camera. Okay. All right, Ho. Oh, we'll take care of that. Yeah. Let's slide the president a little more to his right. We're trying to open up that background, right? Which looks really nice in between them. Okay, now pan left. Okay, there you go. See, now he's fine. He's fine. It's the camera, guys. Okay. All right, now we got some nice blue in the background like she was asking for. Okay, so that's a little hot. The globe shouldn't be there. Let's get the globe. That looks messy. Yeah, let's put a single in the number 1 metal halide back there. All right, let's come up with the chimera. So just looking at this, we're having some, let's take the chair. Take the chair in the background. I'm just going to show you. Push it towards the wall so we can catch some more of that light. See if we can get it in there. Yes.
Push towards the wall. Keep going.
Yeah. Now, yeah, rotate it the other. Yeah, there you go. Now rotate it the other way. Other way. Oh. There you go. Now there's a little, yeah, that's nice. Now, what I'm seeing here is, I think it's a nice kind of light, but I think we could soften it a little more so it feels a little more, yeah, half frost or even light grid cloth. Let's look at that.
Okay.
And I think, are we at a 2.8 or a 2? We're at a 2.8, right? Okay, great. So let's offer up a half soft frost frame as well as a half grid in front of the chimera. Really close like we learned in our light study. Okay, are we setting a number 1 and a number 2 for our push in? Okay, so here's our number 1. You're liking this, or you want to be back a little more?
Yeah, back a little.
Yeah, we want to dolly back. Camden wants to dolly back. Okay, good. All right, but go right. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Okay. Not together, guys. It's half soft frost.
Half soft frost.
Only, yeah. Get rid of that. That wants to be light grid cloth. Get rid of the half white. Okay, get the frame out of there, Ben. You're in the shot. I can't tell. Okay, that's half soft frost. Get in really close with it. Oh, no, yeah, right there. You can be right there. Okay. Now let me see light grid cloth. That's half white. We don't want that. Light grid. Get that out of there. Is that light grid? Okay, perfect. Okay. Look at him for me. President. Look, yeah, let me see that. Okay, so there's light grid cloth. Now pull the light grid cloth out. Okay, and now give him half soft frost. Okay, let's nail the light grid. That looks good. Now, I feel like we're too bright here, right? So we need to put a floppy on the lamp left side of the chimera, right next to the light grid, so it takes Larry down. He's too bright. All right, now let's work on getting that fill light that Camden wants. She wants some kind of blue and gold. So now, do you want to half light him more so you can see that? Like we would bring around this light so he'd be totally half lit? Half lit, right? Okay, so let's do this. Before we get crazy with that, get that out of there, Alex, for a second. Here, hand it off. Okay. All right. Now, let's get this light on a stand. All right, and pull this out of there, Alex. Pull that all out. So we'll blow all this out now that we're thinking about. Thank you very much. Okay, and we got to de-rig this light. Okay, now we're coming down. All right. Perfect. Let's de-rig that and get it on a baby stand. Thank you. That way we can go and we can move that into a perfect half light. Now, we need another grip team to be able to put the 4x8 up over camera like this with a 400 watt, 400 celeb, so we can do that blue tone. Okay? Now, have we set our number 2 mark? This is our number 1. Set a mark for that, please. Great. Okay, now dolly in for Camden for her to see the number 2. She wants to be way in there. So you got to slide left when you're in on your slider. Keep on pushing in. You got to get closer. Bring up the Chimera, please.
Bring it up to 100%.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, let's slide down the wall a little bit more. Nice and slow. Go. All right, now raise it up overall. You're good with 2? All right, let's mark number 2 and start laying track, Billy. All right, did you tilt down a little bit? Oh, this is looking so, oh, right there. Lock that. Nice. Dials it off his hand. So I think this light is going to be really good on him. Just come over here and look. So it's barely reaching in there. Okay. Right? So now we can come in with that blue and we'll get that whole side of him. All right. So we'll decide whether we want to actually soften it with the light grid cloth. But now that we've brought it around so kind of off to the side, it could be nice. Now, I feel like there wants to be something unique in the background, like maybe this clock or something back there, something that can kick some light around. Or no, I'm just doing some kind of a wacky reflection or something back in the background once we see what that is. Okay, looking good. All right, Rob, hop back up on there. Let's get on our marks. Okay, and now let's start to get our fill in here. Okay, so you got to hop the side of the track here, guys. Hold on, guys. This is going this other side of the track.
This is?
Yeah, so go ahead. That goes on the other side. This stand goes right here. So we're going to go, hold right there. Yep, exactly. Yeah, so now you come back on your side. No, him. No. Okay, there we go.
Going over camera?
No, you're right here. Camera goes right underneath it. Okay, tilt up with that thing. On your stick, right here. Okay, good. Okay, ho. I don't want to go too much. All right.
92%.
Now, is that in the frame? It is, right? So let's take the bounce over there on that side. Bounce flips. Let's go, Darren. What's that? Okay, that wants to be 5,600, 5,500. All the way. Yeah, 55 is fine. All right, tilt it over here. No, the light, guys. Over there. Okay. Now raise it up about 6,000 feet. Okay, so let's frame up, Rob. Okay, now let's dim down the light, Darren, to like 5%. Okay, 10. There you go. So that's getting your blue right there. Okay. Okay, so now let's get the light grid with the C-stand in front of the Chimera there, Alex. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and put that in. Flag it, please. Okay, let's kill the practical in the corner. We got it. Just turn it off there. Okay. No, they're supposed to be off. Okay. All right, let me get a 2x6 blade. And then we'll also need a 4x floppy. Don't bag it yet. Now let's have the 4x floppy. Gonna come right in here. All right, tell me when I'm out of frame there. Whoa. Okay, so we can't do much there. Let me have a 18x48 blade. Let me see that C-stand. It's just trying to take a little bit of this leak off the back wall over there. Is that out of the frame? Is that in still? Okay, so let's put a double in the number 1 M8. All right, kill the fill for a second. Way better. We're trying to infuse the blue, but I think the best way to infuse the blue is to not do this. So let me try something else here. Let me have that little 1x card. He's putting that double in there. Okay, great. Okay, great. So take number 3 head and pan it off. Now tell me, Rob, if this does anything when I lose number 3. Okay. All right. Now put it back on. Not much. Okay, get rid of it. Pan it off. Okay, now you're going to position that. Go lamp right, hard lamp right. Physically move it. Yeah, hard right. Okay, somebody get a 4x floppy on the right side of this light once it lands, please. On the lamp right side. Come on, let's move. Dolly right, dolly right, dolly right. Let's go. Well, bring it down, guys. Keep on going. Dolly right. It's okay. Keep on coming right. Dolly right, dolly right, dolly right, dolly right. Dolly right, dolly right, dolly right. Right, 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 right. Keep on going. Keep on going, keep on going. Okay. All right. Now go up a little bit. Ho. Okay. What do you think of that? Right? So yeah, your lamp right sider, okay? You just want to get it so it doesn't affect all the other stuff over there, okay? Angle it. Yeah, there you go. Put another double in that and another double in this one. Okay, and another double in that one there. That's kind of cool because it looks like it's kicking off the floor there and everything. It's a little hot. Okay, so somebody on the ladder on the number 3 head. Go to the number 3 and we're going to flood out. Okay, that's great. Okay, now get the ladder back over and put another double in number 2, please. Okay. I think that's working. All right, let's go back to 1, Billy. See what that looks like. Oh, pan left. I don't want so much of his shoulder. Pan left. There you go. Feels like we want something back there to anchor. What did we have back there? A globe or something before? Something there. Which is that where it would be? Okay, so we still got to take him down a little bit, but it's not too bad now. I think we're probably okay. Let me see. Yeah, that looks realistic. That's what that practical light would do. It's still, I don't know where all that light is coming from on this wall. I've been trying to figure it out, where all this is coming from. No, I don't mind the light. I'm talking about all this bounce light. So it's definitely coming from that. So, okay, we can try to help that. Let me have another 18 by 48. All right, is that in the shot there? Yeah, see, that helps. See, on, off, on, off. Okay. I just stuck it right there. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. Okay, we're still getting separation. Okay, he's looking good there. All right, we got the color checker. Kick it down just a little bit. There you go, perfect. And roll that. Okay. All right, yank that. Okay, and slate. And mark it. Okay. Here we go. Go ahead and call it, Camden.
I hate debates. The way they try to trick you.
I know, but you'll be fine. Look, we've got 2 days to sew this thing up. I'm going to need you to meet with Bud again and offer him some incentive.
What do you want me to do? Give him a bag of cash?
No, he's got way too much attention on him for that right now. I was thinking you could offer him a job, something with benefits. You know what I mean.
Marty, I've been meaning to talk to you. I'm not sure about our strategy on this whole Bud thing.
You've never questioned me before about anything, ever.
I know, and I'm not saying I won't do it. I can't shake this feeling. The way we've been switching positions and now offering Bud a...
Look, we're just doing what we always do. We're dancing the dance. We're courting the voters. Except this time, it's just one voter. It's just one guy. This is history, Mr. President. It's never happened before. This is a moment the whole world will remember. Forever.
I understand. But what are we about?
Winning. Because if we don't win, then you can't do the things you've set out to do. And the things you've done won't matter. If we don't win, it's over. And you're over.
Okay. Got now, Camden, didn't you want them to move in at the end? Much later. So Billy, well, the dialogue is not till the end when you push. So you can't push in anymore, Rob, because I just don't like having him in the frame still. We got to push past him. Okay, now let's push in to number 2, Billy, just to look at that. Slide left with that damn slider. We're kind of off you're not pushing in on him, you're pushing in on the back of Larry's ear. and that looks like bad. Okay, so the track, wants to move all the way this way, so you're actually tracking in on our actor. So all these marks were all wrong. So let's pull back.
Dolly all the way back.
All the way back there.
Camera's moving.
Let me know when you're on the last piece.
I am on the last piece.
Okay.
Sliding you.
All right. Now come towards here.
Camera move.
Slide a little bit that way with that. There you go. Slide a little more with that, Alex.
All the way to the front of the track, please.
All the way. Coming. And hold there. I got it.
If you rotate your slider, you might get.
Okay, that looks like we're actually moving in on our actor. Okay, let's go back to one. Yeah, so that's the right mark right there. That looked beautiful. Okay, we're intimate with him. Larry, slide to your left. Slide to your left. A little more. There you go. Okay. And now push in a little bit on the dolly, Billy. Push in. Okay, hold there. Okay. All right. All right, slate in. Mark it. Okay. Ready, and take it away, Camden.
I hate debates where they try to trick you.
I know, but you'll be fine. Look, we've got 2 days to sew this thing up. I'm gonna need you to meet with Bud again. Offer him some incentive.
What do you want me to do? Give him a bag of cash?
No, he's got way too much attention on him for that. I was thinking you could offer him a job. Something with benefits. You know what I mean.
Marty, I've been meaning to talk to you. I'm not sure about our strategy on this whole Bud thing.
You've never questioned me before. About anything. Ever.
I know, and I'm not saying I won't do it. I can't shake this feeling. The way we've been switching positions, now offering Bud a...
Look, we're just doing what we've always done. We're dancing the dance. We're courting the voters. Except this time, it's just one voter. It's just one guy. This is history, Mr. President. It's never happened before. This is a moment the whole world will remember. Forever.
I understand. But what are we about?
Winning. Because if we don't win, then you can't do the things you've set out to do. And all the things you have done, they won't matter. If we don't win, it's over. And you're over.
And cut. Okay, I think we were a little way late on the push-in, but other than that, I think everything worked very well. Excellent performances. Awesome. Thank you. All right, let's go over and we'll sit down and we'll show you how I did this sequence. All right, so here's the demo. Let's break down the storyboard of what I did. So we had our big wide shot over here, and then we had this shot where we came in and slowly moved across, and we ended with them sitting in this the two chairs, and then we did simple overs. We didn't push in, we didn't do anything. The only movement was the slide. I think our push-ins for those moments were very telling and really added beauty and weight to this scene. So let's dim the lights and we will show you the scene. Okay, let's go back without sound if there's any questions to the scene. So obviously we have our big wide shot that we showed. Okay, we do our nice slide over. Obviously I went a lot darker. Okay, the backgrounds are very, very stark and very dark. Now, hindsight being 2020, looking back at my photography, I always try to say, what could I have done better? We are way too high. We should have been much lower on this scene. I don't know why we were so high here. We should have been much more down. Because I feel like we're looking down on them. We're not one with them. See the ankle biter going on? Look when we go to his side. It's like what we just did. You know, we would have to take that wall that we had that had a lot of light on it. Obviously, you have the much bigger chair, right? It's the presidential chair there. And we would have to bring that down more. But I love the light that I did on him. It was very stark and very high. And then I had a little bounce on the ground like we did with Camden's shot, but instead of being blue, I made it warm, right? That was the Chimera. Now, again, I would have taken this down, okay? All this light here is taking my eye away from him. So I think, going back, I would have netted this down a double or maybe even a solid. This looks good on his direction. I know that I put a window there and a window here and sucked them down. And I went a little too far with the window here because it looks too much like a window. But like the lights and the out of focus in the background and the sheen off the desk, I'm loving. But I really like, us pushing in. But boy, his delivery here is unbelievable. I just love great actors. I just love it. Both of them are like just that subtle French horns and everything. It's amazing that, when you're making a movie, it's like the soundtrack. You're doing all this lighting and the moves and the actors are doing their performances, and then you just add that soundtrack in there, and it just has so much more weight of what they're actually saying. Okay, so let's, I think I have a schematic here. Let me go back to that so I can kind of show you what I did here. I'll start with these green lights because that's what they were kind of doing. So we had our black in the background there, which is my black line, and I had a metal halide here coming in like that, and a metal halide here coming in like this. Okay, and I had a metal halide here coming in like this. And they were all flagged off of, so they were just working the specific windows that they needed to work. Okay. Then I had that big Chimera that we did up over the set wall, like this, coming down. And then when we came in for coverage, I just added a bounce down here into a Lico frame that fired into that to go into his eyes. And then when we went into Stanley Tucci's direction, I just flopped it. So that fired into the little bounce card again. And obviously we didn't have any practicals on here. And we didn't have this practical on. And we only had that practical on. And we didn't have the fluorescents. I'm trying to think, were they on? Yeah, the 2K is right here.
Sorry, what was the purple light?
That's a Lico. And what was really cool is we had this rope light that went along the set like this. So there was like that underlight glow. Did you guys notice that? Yeah. So it's just a little rope light. It's so simple, that stuff. to accent the set. We didn't have it here, obviously. So that basically was the setup. We had just the metal halides coming in. We had that Lico bouncing in on him and on Stanley Tucci and the deep back, and then the 2K working that scene. All right.